All right, Shalom. This is the brother Malak coming back at you with this truth. First and foremost, I want to start off by saying Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shai, Call Loyam La Abanawi Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim, Awakal Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone and Ruel. Peace and blessings and salutation to the hopeful elect, the Bayath, Dawadah, the house of David. All right, so what I want to do is go into this 5G rollout, right, which the elites basically had Donald Trump sign in what you call an executive order in for the 5G rollout, all right, which was signed in about maybe back 4 months ago, I want to say 3 months ago, all right, so to speak. I think it was in March where they signed it in. And basically, as you see what's going on around the world, is like yesterday, seen a commercial that AT&T has a 5G network broad out everywhere, and so does T-Mobile merged with Sprint 5G network. Now 5G network ain't nothing but so-called extra. It's just nothing but a turn up of radiation, pretty much is what it is, man. All right, it's a turn up of radiation, and it's a thing also to push this RFID microchip, which runs off coils, right, which runs off of a satellite system, which bings off of those towers as well. You know, so everything is set up for this cashless society, as you can see, you know, through the phones, through the chip which they want to push off, which is the RFID microchip, because they're going to make this place a cashless society, man. All right, soon to come. Okay, like we've been saying, the RFID microchip, the NFC microchip, the radio frequency identification, the near field communications, they got it all over. There's certain people who already have the RFID microchip. The next thing is they're going to make it mandatory. All right, they're going to make it mandatory where cash will be done away with. They're going to just come up with another scheme. That's why COVID-19 is another scheme. It's another way to break down and destroy the dollar bill, break down corporations, break down small businesses, but keep corporations going. So now you got to go through big corporations to buy products. That's all this thing was, man. All right, that's all this thing was, you know, and they did it in a way to where everybody was fooled and tricked and bamboozled and hoodwinked. Okay, you see, they still pushing off that it's a sickness. No, it's a turn up of radiation. That's what it is, a dial tone turn up of radiation, and so on and so forth, and to actually push off everybody to go and cashless, to doing everything by phones, doing everything by cards, which eventually they're going to get rid of debit cards. Eventually they're going to get rid of debit cards. They're going to get rid of all of that. It's not going to be a necessity anymore. It's going to be the chip that's going to be the new wave, so to speak. Okay, the chip, the RFID microchip, it's going to be the new wave. Okay, so basically, let's go to this article real quick. Let's go to this statement that I have real quick. So this is a statement by the president, which is Infrastructure and Technology, which was issued on March 23rd, 2020. So like I said, about a few months back. We're August. Today's August 16th. So this was about a few months back where he signed this in. It says, today I have signed in law S 893, the Security 5G and Beyond Act of 2020. So right, so that's just how you know they signed in the 5G, which is basically a turn up of radiation, which is going to work for the RFID microchip and for phones, which immense complete tracking, which immense complete radiation, which destroys the body, destroys the mind, destroys everything. Okay, it says require the president to develop and implant, right, a strategy for the adoption of security wireless communication technology in the United States and abroad, right? So the Internet of Things, pretty much everything is going to be connected to this 5G network, Internet of Things, all things. All right. It says the strategy will protect the American people from security threats and telecommunications networks and 5G technology. That's why I said earlier in the beginning of the video that the rollout of 5G network for all of the cell phone towers and everything of that nature, like the T-Mobile If you've seen the T-Mobile commercial, you see the 5G tower in the T-Mobile commercial, and how it was pinged through all around the world, or the United States rather. And that part of it, I was watching the commercial this morning, and I seen that because they T-Mobile and Sprint have merged, so you can see the 5G towers in there. It says, as part of the strategy, Section 4 of the Act purports, all right, to require the president to engage in international diplomacy in order to diplomacy in order to share information and pursue policy goals specific, all right, by the Congress, specified by the Congress. It says, consistent with a long-standing constitutional practice, administration will treat the relevant provisions of the section in matter that does not interfere with the president's exclusive constitutional authorities with respect to foreign relations, including the president's role as the representative of the nation in foreign affairs. Section 5 of the Act further purports to condition the president's authority to implement parts of the strategy upon the approval of Federal Communication Commission. My understanding is the provision does not preclude, all right, me or the future president from exercising or constitutional authorities as a sole organ of the nation in foreign relations and the head of the unitary executive branch to ensure proper implementation of the entire strategy. Okay, and there you go, Donald J. Trump, which signed it, right? And then the White House, March 23rd, 2020. So let's go here real quick. Let's get out of here. Let's go back here, and let's go here to this real quick. And what I can see, I'll read, brothers. I can't really see a lot of it because they got a lot of it blocked off here. But it says Secure 5G and Beyond Act of 2020 signed in law. Now, this article was published on April 6, 2020. It says, on March 23rd, 2020, President Donald Trump signed into law the Security 5G and Beyond Act of 2020, which requires the president to develop a strategy to ensure security of the next generation mobile telecommunication systems and the infrastructure in the United States, and assist allies and strategical partners in maximizing the security of the next generation mobile telecommunication systems and infrastructure. He also signed into law the broadband deployment accuracy and technology. All right, technology. Okay, so pretty much that's all I can see. But pretty much this 5G rollout is pretty much a thing of the RFID microchip and pretty much of that. So let's go into the RFID microchip. Let's go into the RFID microchip. Let's go here real quick in Revelation. Let's go into Revelation, the 2nd chapter, real quick. Because if you don't take this chip, they got concentration camps, man. They got concentration camps ready to go. You see, they're going to force you to take these chips, right? So they're going to make it mandatory where everybody's going to be forced to take this chip. Now, starting off with this vaccination, right, which they have set up, which they want to give everybody a vaccination and bring them back into the new system. And then guess what? After that's all said and done, here comes the chip. Which, I'm thinking that's how it's going to go. Because that's how these devils have it all set up, right? That's why they produced this COVID-19, so everybody can ask for a vaccination, right? Now, and that just introduce you who's willing to take it, who's willing to bow down. That just shows that right there, pretty much. So if you're willing to bow down and take that, what are you willing to do? You're willing to take the RFID microchip. So this is Revelation 2:10. It says, fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death. Right? I mean, some of us gonna have to deal with death, man, or be in a situation of death. All right, because we're not gonna take this man's chip. Not gonna be a part of this man's society to make you a damn slave. You're already a damn slave, but to really make you a slave, to put his tag in you, man. The RFID microchip to show you as a servant. All right. See, this man think that we don't know what's going on, but we know what's going on. All right. Let me go to real quick before I go back. Let me go here real quick. Let me go to 2 Corinthians. 2 Corinthians 2:11. It says, least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Right. We're not ignorant of this man's devices. We know what's going on. All right. See, this man think he's going to hide his counsel from the Lord. He's going to hide his counsel from the men of the Lord. No, you're not. We see everything that you're doing, man. All right. We see everything that you're doing. Matter of fact, let's go here real quick in Isaiah, the 29th chapter. Let's go here to Isaiah, the 29th chapter. Okay. See everything that you're doing. And you're trying to hide your counsel from the Lord, which you're not going to hide it from him, man. He sees everything right here. All right, verse 15, Isaiah 29:15 says, woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. Right, see, this man trying to keep everything in secret, but it's not. We're exposing you, devils. We've been exposing you, devils. All right, the rest of the world is in darkness. You can tell the rest of the people are in darkness, but not the men of the Lord. We see everything that's going on. All right. The Heavenly Father see it too. The angels see it. Okay, we see these things, man. There's nothing you can do to hide no more. All right, we're exposing you, Esau, you damn devil. We're exposing your plans. We know you got a new world order coming. We know all of these things, man. We know martial law. We know about the about all the acts that you signed in. Okay. All of these things that you sign behind the door by giving people bread and circuses and all these things of that nature. But you ain't going to fool. You ain't going to pull a wool on the eyes of the men of the Lord, man. You're not. All right. It says, who seeth us and who knoweth us? Surely it. All right. That's it on that. Okay. That's all I need to read. See? So you ain't going to hide your works from the Lord or hide your work from the men of the Lord, man. The Lord put the spirit on us to see you, man. See right through you devils, man. All right. And we know who the wicked is. You, Esau, Edom. You're the wicked. All right. Now let's go back to Revelation. Now I read Revelation 2:10 already. So let's go to Revelation, the 3rd chapter. Because this is in the 10th verse. Because this is when it's going to go down. Everybody's going to be tempted. Right? Revelation, the 3rd chapter and the 10th verse. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. Now, what is the hour of temptation? Is that mark of the beast, right? What they're going to have people do is, oh, well, you ain't going to be able to live, or you're going to be able to pay your rent or food stamps or whatever the case may be, especially on these women. All right. Or you ain't going to be able to have no money to live. Well, guess what? The men of the Lord going to go off the grid, man. See, this is when you're going to find out who's truly a man of the Lord is when it's time for this chip to be implemented, man. All right, because you can talk all day about how you're not going to take it, but when it comes down to the temptation, do you have the faith of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, or you going to take it, man? Or you don't have the faith and you're just going to end up taking it, man. That's the options, man. You see? You see? To where you really have nothing. You have no job. You have to live off the grid. Well, guess what? Hey, it is what it is. You got to do what you got to do, man. Okay? Because you're not going to be a part of this man's society, man. To hell with this man's society. This place is wicked, man. This place is extremely wicked, man. Extremely wicked, man. You see? Extremely wicked, man. If you like this place, you out of your damn mind, man. All right? I'm just going to say it like that, brothers. You know, I'm sorry, Salakia, for my language, even though damn means condemned. But the point of it is you out of your damn mind. All right? Okay? These people out here, man. Not the brothers who are in the know, but these people out here. It says, which shall come upon all the world, right? Which is going to come upon all the world. Let's go into that word, world. What is it? Let's go into this word world. Oinkomeni. See, Oinkomeni, the inhabited earth, meaning everybody on the earth is going to everybody be tried by this chip. See, the universe, the world. All right? And that's what that's talking about. You see? You see? It says to try them that dwell upon the earth. Right, to try them that dwell upon the earth. And how they going to try them? With what? With this. Let's go to it. Revelation, the 13th chapter. And let's just get right to it. The 16th verse. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Right? Those who are locked up, those who are free. Right? Because you're going to push off. Okay, well, we'll cut your sentence down, but you got to take this chip. They show you that in many movies. Okay, what's that movie? Demolition Man. You got another movie with Denzel Washington. I think it's called Velocity or something movie of that nature. I forgot, Velicity or something like that, where he was tested off with a chip. All right. Okay, because he was in jail, so he needed to be free. But they said, listen here, you got to take this microchip. All right, and there's many more movies, man. There's so many. All right. So many. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand. That mark is what? Karagma, right? Meaning incision on. Let's go into it. All right, I don't even, because this we've been driving this home for a long time, man. We've been driving this home forever. This is the word mark right here in Revelation, meaning a stamp or imprinted mark, right? Of the mark stamped or forehead or the right hand, a badge of Salakia. No, that's not the right one. All right, badge of followers of the Antichrist. Well, yeah, you could say the Antichrist. Yeah, badge of followers of the Antichrist. Because, right, this world is anti-Yahushua. So, yeah, that is correct. It says the mark branded upon horses. When you brand something, meaning it's yours. All right, so guess what? The RFID microchip tag is a brand signifying that, okay, well, I own you. You're my property. All right, a thing carved, sculpture, all right, graving work of idolatrous images, right? So something stamped or marked or imprinted into you, signifying that you're a slave unto this man or to his system. Okay? You see? So pretty much there you go. There you have it. All right hand or in their foreheads. And that no man might buy or sell, right? Because you got to have this mark. Because cash ain't going to do it anymore. Coins ain't going to do it anymore. You got to have this man's mark, which is cashless. Because that's what this man is going by. Because it's easier to control people now through a cashless society. You can see everything. Everything is posted into a database. You have your RFID chip has numbers inside of it. All right, where you can put your medical records on. You can put everything on it. Everything that you have ever done, your criminal record, your history, everything is all going to be tagged into that microchip, into a database system. All right. You see? And that no man might buy or sell, saith he that have the mark. And they can even see what you purchase. They can see what you purchase. They can take out money from your taxes out of your chip. They can do everything with it. Facial recognition, eye retina scans, what you call fingerprint scans, so on and so forth, man. It's all entitled. Okay, everything. All right. It says, or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man. That's right, in perfection, 666. All right, and his number is 603 Yeah, 666, which is the UPC product, universal product code. All right, on everything that you buy. The long lines is 666, which is read off in a database system when you go to purchase everything. All right, so they know what you purchase and everything. That's why they got a new database system that they're going to set up to where now it's perfected with the RFID microchip according to the numbers in your chip. All right, they have everything set up. Okay, that's why they have the phones as trackers now, and many different other things, so they can see what you do on your phone, the spyware and all of this other stuff that's upon these phones. All right, so they can throw it all in a database system and know what is this and what this man does and what this woman does and this and that and so on and so forth. Okay, and that's just giving you the short version of it. All right, but it's so much behind it. Okay. Hey, but with that, brothers, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahushai Ba'ashem, Arakal Kodash, and double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who well, peace and blessings, and citation to the hopeful elect, the Bayath Dawadah, the house of David, Shalom, and Abba Babal.